welcome to this Marvel Snap guide where I'm going to be taking you through a deck list that involves a Zabu and Dracula combination with also a consistent win condition with Sunspot and Infinite, something you're not seeing in the current meta all that often, but it's something that I think is catching a lot of players by surprise and allowing you to win some cubes. With that being said, Zabu has been instrumental in the current meta since its release early last week in the Battle Pass. Now naturally, a lot of 4-cost cards really benefit from Zabu. Dracula is one of them. In full disclosure, this list is very experimental and is one that I did find some success with after a significant amount of tweaking. Originally, Dracula-based lists with the good stuff style gameplay weren't performing as well as others, especially when used in conjunction with traditional lists like utilizing Infinite, Sunspot, and Storm. Those Storm plays were often kind of underwhelming because they didn't provide quite enough tempo, which I think the current meta really revolves around. So by removing Storm and adding someone like Maximus, which gave us a lot more board pressure, we ultimately found ourselves winning many more cubes. So remember, the experimentation part of the process of kind of refining lists is very important, and this was no exception. With that being said, I actually do have a second video, a companion video one might say, which has Dracula being used in conjunction with Zabu in a quite different capacity, this being in a discard based list. I actually found the discard based list to be slightly more consistent, so please keep an eye out for that in the future. With that being said, the play pattern of playing good stuff in conjunction with Zabu is one that I think a lot of people are interested in, and that's why we focused on this particular deck style. Basically, we have a number of cards here that are easily to substitute. We have Super Scroll and Attuma, both of which you may not have. The good news is, cards like Jessica Jones, Rescue, and other 4-drops of high power can be used in replacement to good effectiveness. The only one that I would shy away from, perhaps, is White Queen, because White Queen might kind of dilute your hand, which might make the Dracula hit a little less consistent, so please bear that in mind. But basically what you're looking at here are deck lists that utilize Sunspot, Infinite, and Armor to do a very traditional play. You try to win a lane with Sunspot, Armor, and say a Maximus, or a Storm if you so wish, and then what you do is you follow that up with a turn 5 skip, you run up the Sunspot to protect the lane you've already won, and then you play the Infinite in the other lane. You're contesting 2. Now what happens here is that with Zabu, you have access to a number of really strong power plays, including that of Crossbones and Attuma. You also have the ability to kind of solidify lanes and restrict movements and restrict plays with someone like Spiderman, which can be very valuable when played in conjunction with other high power cards. And then finally, the last play of the game is you have Chavez and you have Infinite. Now generally speaking, you want to be able to kind of dump your hand with Zabu so that you don't have anything in your hand. So on turn 6, you have your Infinite and you have your Chavez. You play your Chavez and it guarantees that Dracula hits the Infinite. Conversely, you can also be in a situation where you play down your other cards and your Dracula is going to hit either Chavez or Infinite as a 50-50. You are guaranteed the 9 power, so it is a 4-9, which is still extremely good, with the high roll chance of hitting the 420 roll. So it's a very good list that I found a lot of success with, especially after tweaking a number of cards. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy this list, I hope you guys enjoy these games, and we'll see you in the next Marvel Snap video. Is Spiderman enough here? Because if Odin's there, I think we Spider-Man here because Odin does not allow him to win this location with Spider-Man. Hopefully we get Dracula.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No! Poor Attuma. This is risky. Well, let's go. Oh, he 50. I had to. No, I just got scammed. No. Do we go for this 50-50? Do we go for this 50-50? Send it. For the content, baby. Let's go. It's absorbing, man. Doesn't really matter. Let's go. Roll the dice, baby. Get the dub. Yes. It was better. The Super Scroll was better like earlier on when most people were like really hard countering Zabu because they were like, or Zabu, I should say. I don't know if Attuma's enough here. Crap. We have to get this out right now. Because if he plays If he plays Mr. Negative, we cannot play Maximus. Okay, not what I expected. Psylocke in a Storm? Not quite what I expected. That's an amazing variant. Zabu Sunspot. We snap. We have Attuma. Was not expecting Storm from Psylocke. It's Bishop. Okay, that's not enough. He's got cards in his hand. We got the Infinite. Now we got the. This is exactly what this deck does now. Now we're set up. Now we are set up. Sarah comes out. Possible Surfer list. We should beat a Surfer list. Especially since Dracula is guaranteed to hit this Infinite. A little overpowered mid, but we still have 17 power advantage. Attuma should be able to hold that lane. This looks like a really commanding position for us. I think he sees the flooded location on the right and only one spot remaining mid and thinking he can probably contest us. He fills Brood, so we are going to win. Yeah. Very cleanly won. Very cleanly won. That's exactly what this deck is meant to do. The Iceman cometh, as it always does, creating a lot of value for us. Really like Coccia. Oh, I've always liked Coccia. Pass them on over. We need Zabu, please. We need Zabu for the epic gamer plays. Thank you. Dracula does not care about Scorpion. Maximus, not bad. Maximus and Coccia is probably a good play here. Effectively doesn't draw a card this turn. We can Crossbones mid. And then probably Spiderman on Fist Tower and prevent him from playing, right? Because he won't be able to contest us mid. He just can't. Also, Strange Academy, Fist Tower, what a combo. Like, with Coccia, Maximus, Crossbones, he can't zoo into it, right? Like, he just can't zoo into it. He plays Jubilee, so he's really relying on this RNG here. He pulls Sandman. Not going to bother us all that much. Spider-Man's low power here, but we're guaranteed Chavez. However, Attuma is also higher energy into the armored location.
Spiderman here.
He goes Strange Academy. I mean, we do have the armored fist claw. Okay, actual gamer play there. Actual gamer play there. Attuma Sunspot? Oh. Attuma should win. Attuma's a pretty good trader here.
Look at me. I am a lifer and want Alex skill.
Buy one, folks. Buy one with Attuma. That's how close that game got. I don't mind going Lizard mid here. We have Zabu, which is good. We can follow up the rescue. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any mobility cards that would allow us to take advantage of Atlantis with the rescue. We continue to play. We can play Dracula into Atlantis. This is really the best play for us. Invisible Woman. Freaking Scorpion. I'm so sick of that crap. I'm so sick of Scorpion. It is by far, like, people complain about other cards. Y'all should be complaining about Scorpion. Scorpion is the worst. Everyone's complaining about everything except Scorpion. I'm telling you, Scorpion's a problem. So this is exactly what we want here. Super Scroll onto the rescue, into the armor, onto the Iceman. He won't even know what's hitting him here. No, I can't play there. And then we got the, this is exactly how this deck works, this deck functions. This is perfect. We actually have the exact setup here that we need. Iceman's always valuable, so Iceman's going to come out here. Hiding armor, whatever, but actually, she's under 8 now. Now we Chavez. We can actually Chavez onto this location, hidden by Super Scroll. Armor Chavez prevents the Shang-Chi play. This, I'm sure, ends up getting beat, but Dracula's guaranteed to hit Infinite. This is a clean-ass win. I don't see how we lose this game. Even Leader can't do anything because the Dracula hits Infinite here. This is exactly what this deck's supposed to do. A premium example of what this deck is supposed to do. Just tilting the... Oh, he snaps back. Let's go. He snaps for 8. We're going in for 8, guys. Let's go. If we lose here... He goes all mid. It's Wong. I respect that. He's going to have a hard time in Atlantis. Gambit, but that's an armor, my friend. But it is going to, unfortunately, take out that Dracula. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, this guy's getting unload. Don't hit the... No, Dracula's what we needed. Let's go! Wow! The armor! The armor play! Armor behind Super Scroll. Oh my god, it worked. Yeah, Super Scroll's a great counter for if your opponent plays like a Zabu themselves, or they rogue your Zabu, or you play Zabu, they play Zabu, and the Enchantress or whatever. It provides like a little bit of optionality there. Oh man, big sad. If only I had known. As much as I need to get Zabu out here. Yeah, we Zabu rescue here. Do I shut this lane down? We got Infinite. I think we snap here. Our hand's almost completely empty. We're going to be able to get Dracula out. Yeah, this is going to be this should be a clean win here. Dracula should be a guaranteed hit on Infinite. We play Chavez turn 6. We should be able to put off enough power here. Gamer played Falcon? Alrighty then. We JJ here. We Jessica. This is not Jessica Jones. JJ into the Dracula. We play whatever we pull on turn 5. It's fine. This gamer plays Beast on the Collector. Did I already snap? This guy's game's not going well right now. He could, even if he's Shang-Chi's here, I think we still win. He doesn't have enough value here with the Rock. And we're going to get a free... there's no way. I don't see this guy winning. This has to be Shang-Chi. It's Devil Dinosaur. It doesn't get high enough, though. The major risk here is him playing... The major risk here is him playing... Ironically... Nick Fury wins. Nick Fury beats me. He beats me by 1 with Nick Fury, but I think we go anyway. So basically, we're rolling the dice as to whether or not this guy plays Nick Fury. Play 2 cards. Nick Fury's unlikely to be one of them. It's Collector into Moon Girl. Oh my god. That, my friends, is a big win.